There was a point in my career where I was about to fail badly. Not slowly, not over time, but completely. And the scary part is, it wasn't because I was incapable. It wasn't because I was not smart enough. It was because I was overwhelmed, distracted, and not paying attention to one critical moment. This happened during my law exams when I was studying law. This was during one of those exams. I was not doing just one thing back then because I was juggling between multiple responsibilities along with doing my law exams and getting that degree. I was doing career planning, I was doing certifications, I had the job pressure, the travel with the certifications, too many things at the same time. And somewhere in all that chaos, I forgot something really important at that time. I just completely forgot that. I forgot that my exams were coming up. When I finally checked, I called my college and I asked them, when the exams are coming up. I realized something really terrifying. On the call, they said the exams had already started. Oh my God, the exams are already started. I still remember the conversation. I asked them, hey, when are the exams? I wanted to know for this year. And they said, exams are right now. Students are writing the exams. I felt so heartbroken at the time that I failed without going for the exams because I messed up the timetable. I genuinely thought I had messed up. And I thought it is beyond repair that I messed it up. I went to the college just to check, what has happened, almost expecting the worst. Because I thought all the papers are done now, what can I do? And that's when I found something unexpected. The exams happening that day were for repeat students. The repeat students are also there. They have to also give exams. So that was the last paper, last day of the repeat students. The regular exams were starting the next day. I said, oh my God, I thank God that, I have that option now to go and give the paper from tomorrow. But then immediately I remembered I had just had one night and no preparation that was done. And there are 5 papers. In that semester, we typically have 5 papers. So I said, I have 5 papers coming back to back. How am I going to prepare? Because I have not prepared for them. Because I was not prepared for these exams. I came home completely shaken actually. Optimistic but shaken. And I told my mom what had happened. I was not looking for advice. Why you did not look at the timetable before and all that. I was not looking for motivation that I know you can do it, go for it. No, I was not looking for that. I was actually almost asking for a permission to give up. That I don't have time for this. Just one day, how can I pass? I'm going to fail anyways. But she said just one thing. I still remember that thing. She said, you just go and write the exams. It doesn't matter if you fail, but you have to go and write those exams. And I know you will clear them. Maybe not all 5, but most of them you will clear because I am pretty sure that you are so talented that you will be able to do it. That was it. That was it. No strategy, no lecture, no long discussions, just belief. She just had the belief. She said, you have to go and give those exams. Even if you fail, it doesn't matter. But if you fail without going, that is not acceptable. You have to give those exams and fail if you have to, because I am sure that you will not fail. Even if you need one night, you should be able to do it. That sentence actually forced a decision in me. Either I collapse under the panic or I show up and fight for some time, for next 7 to 10 days. And so I did those things. I decided to fight. I studied day and night the way we do for the exams. Many times, even if we know the exams are coming, we have to study. In these situations, I have to study for days straight, no shortcuts, no expectations. I just showed up for every paper. Every paper I showed up and gave it everything I had. I still remember I gave it everything I had during that time. And I cleared all of them. To my surprise, honestly. Not surprise. The papers I had written well, but it was great and I just didn't pass. I actually had topped the college in all those subjects which I gave. Can you imagine? But here's the part people misunderstand. That's what I want to talk about. This is not a story about last minute success that I had. This is not about talent. This is not about luck. This is about something else. Most people don't fail because they are incapable. They don't fail because of their incapability. They fail because at that lowest point, they don't have anyone who believes in them strongly enough to push them forward. Sometimes that person is your mom, like in my case, or a parent. Sometimes a teacher, sometimes a mentor, sometimes a manager. And sometimes you don't have that person yet. You don't have that. But the moment someone believes in you more than you believe in yourself, your behavior changes. Your behavior changes. You stop negotiating with fear. You stop asking, what if I fail? No, you don't ask those questions. You start asking, what do I need to do today? In my case, I had an exam. What do I have to do today to make sure I can appear and be in the best shape to appear for that exam? If you are in a phase where things feel overwhelming, where you feel you have already messed things up the way I had, where you feel behind or embarrassed or stuck, I want you to understand this. I want you to understand this very clearly. One sentence, one push, one moment of belief can change how you show up. You just need that thing, one thing. And when how you show up changes, outcomes follow the way they followed me in this situation. If this resonated with you, I want you to remember. I want you to remember you are not alone in this phase. You are not alone in this phase. It feels like we are alone. We are not alone in this phase. But what you need is not hype. You don't need extra motivation. You don't need those shortcuts. What you need are real experiences. You should look at real experiences of people who have gone through these situations so that you know exactly how you should push through those situations. If someone is coming and saying, you can't do it, don't worry. No. The way it helped me when I had my mom there, now it helps you to have someone. So look at real experiences from people who have gone through it to help you push through.